Hey, what is going on, Karasuno family? My name is Mike, and welcome back to another Karasuno TV episode. Ladies and gentlemen of the Karasuno family, on today's episode, we are continuing on with, catching up on One Piece. One Piece being one of the two non-seasonal shows that we are watching, the other one being Violet Evergarden, of course. So, we are continuing on with the Whole Cake Island arc, episode 794. If you recall last episode, if you were watching last episode, we get a little bit of Sanji backstory, which I really liked. From what I hear, from what I've heard about this arc, is that, this is going to be a major Sanji-centric arc. Of course, him being, married to Pudding, or, about to get married to Pudding. The whole conflict here is revolving around Sanji and the decisions that he makes. So I'm glad that we're diving into his backstory, because, of course, we know his backstory, dealing with Zeff, and how he grew up with Chef Zeff, and how he raised him, how he saved him, that. But we don't know anything from before that, right? From when Sanji had run away. Now we got a little glimpse. We could see clearly it was an abusive relationship between, his brothers, and him, and his father had no sympathy for him. They were calling him a failure in the past episodes. It seems like, this Germa family, right? Everyone's manufactured to be a weapon, right? Everyone's purpose is to be a weapon, to be a soldier. And we could see the other kids, Ichiji, Niji, and Yonji. I don't know about Reiju, but at least those three have, they have like this metallic hard skin. Maybe that has something to do with why Sanji's considered a failure, because he does not, clearly. So really interesting, really loving how we're diving into this backstory. And then now we're going on to Sanji versus Judge, the fight between father and son. Really looking forward to this. I remember hearing good things about this back when this episode originally dropped. So I'm excited to get into this. I hope you guys are. As a reminder, if you like the content here on the channel, you want to see more One Piece, or any of the shows that I'm doing in this season and the seasons going forward, hit that subscribe button, and you'll stay up to date with all of my latest content. And then check the description as well for the Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. Patreon is huge this season, of course, because, shows like One Piece, Irregular at Magic High School, The Day I Became a God, their companies, right, are very strict with copyright. So, unfortunately, they have to go subs only. So Patreon has the full uncut, full video, full audio. So if you really want that experience, head on over to Patreon, pledge to the 3rd tier, and you get that full experience, and early access too. So it ends up being a pretty nice deal. So, other than that, join the Karasuno TV Discord too. Come engage, mingle with the community. It's a really nice community we're growing there. So, we're always willing to accept more people. So come join that, chat with us. Other than that, let's get into this, guys. This is One Piece 794. Let's fly, Chris. The iconic, classic title card. Judge versus Sanji. I'm ready for this, guys. My voice isn't, but I am. And all the German soldiers are looking on too. Hulking figures. Oh, okay, there's woman mixed in too. You see in the bottom left-hand corner. Yeah, I thought that they were saying that the Germa. They did say the Germa was mostly adult males though. No really kids or women, but it looks like there are some mixed in. Cool detail. What an intimidating presence. What a mane he has. The hair, all that hair on him. It sort of gives you a lion vibe, right? Obviously a very intimidating animal, the lion. Very, very, massive, this long mane of hair. I'm getting the same vibes from Judge. Oh, yeah, I love this too from last episode, how he's not willing to use his hands, and now we know why. I mean, it's masterful how Oda connects everything, right? The whole only using his feet. Only using his feet. Initially we're like, okay, that's an interesting, like, I don't know, handicap, or just an interesting, character trait about Sanji. But then it's not until episode 794, so probably well into the 800s of chapters, I would assume, that he actually reveals why Sanji does not use his hands, right? We're getting his backstory, the fact that he was trained to use his hands from his family, and he really separates from his family. It's just really awesome. You really love how Oda makes that sort of connection. Here comes Judge. He's coming in hot too. Sanji's kind of pissed because he fights in the air too. He doesn't want to be anything like them. Oh, he just grabbed his... He grabbed his leg that was using Diable Jambe? I mean, clearly Judge is strong. Oh! No way! Did you see that? The electromagnetic crack? That was very similar vibes to Sanji's Diable Jambe. Like, Sanji's foot lights on fire. His was like... It like, you know... Sort of got coated in electricity. Really cool, though. Like, very similar. Sanji probably hates that. Sanji's just laying on the ground chilling. Not much happening here. So at least he's not like... I guess he's not totally banged up. Maybe he's just giving up. Oh, he's talking to his young self. About what? Oh my goodness. Look at him, guys. He's squaring up against Judge with a knife. Dang. Not a single good memory of his actual biological father. That's too sad. Is he just gonna stand there and take this hit? Damn, Judge really locked him up? Poor Sanji having to reflect on these memories. Oh! He's using a wall from the German soldiers? Oh, Judge knows that he doesn't care. Oh my lord! He's really killing one of his soldiers just to get to Sanji? And you know Sanji's gonna hold back. He's not gonna hit them. Look. Complete expressionless face. And now Sanji had to go on the defensive. Wow. I mean, Sanji probably could have won this. Yeah, and now Judge blows him away. Sanji, I think Sanji would have had this in a bag. Judge had to resort to some cheap tricks there. That's ridiculous. Oh. Look, doesn't even look down either. And everyone's cheering. That's just sick. Rager's just turning and walking away. Interesting. But I mean, Sanji went flying. Where did he actually end up? Did he? Here we go. We're back with Luffy, though. I'm interested. What do you guys think of his outfit? This arc, the Whole Cake Island one. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty unique, right? Luffy's not even on the defensive. He's more confused. Oh wow, they're even closing the sky in. He's got no escape. They're almost creating an arena around Luffy. I guess these seducing woods are crazy, guys. I mean, this is the stuff of nightmares. Ooh, Fusen. The seducing woods. They really think they could take out one of the strongest pirates of the worst generation. Come on. He's saying what was on everybody's mind. These trees and all this floral just needs to be quiet. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna fire off a Gatling gun? I like how we're checking in on Pedro and Brook here too. I really love how incognito and, you know, undercover they are. It's really great. I mean, you know, Luffy's always the bombastic personality. You know, he's always making his presence known by, you know, shouting, screaming, getting excited, all that. We love that about him, but it's nice to see this change of pace, right? We see Brook and Pedro, you know, really hunkering down, focusing on trying to stay undercover. Breaking news. Yeah, what is it about? It has something to do with the marriage? No, maybe it's with Jinbei, right? Because didn't Jinbei already agree to leave? The Big Mom Pirates? I knew it. I knew it. So I wonder what's up with Jinbei. I forgot about that scene. A badass scene when Jinbei gets down and tells right to Big Mom's face that he's out. But I wonder what happened after that. I don't think we saw what happened. So clearly Luffy beat them somehow. The guy in the ground again. I wonder if Luffy's actually going to help him, because clearly Nami and them didn't. Come on, Luffy, do the good thing. I know he's going through. Come on. That's our captain. Oh, he got it out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, where did he throw it? What is with this guy and his juice? Yeah, it's got to be one of the clones again, right? Yeah, exactly. Chopper was just quiet. He gets fooled so easily. Damn, Reiju's really... Yeah, she's really being, like, blunt, calling him weak. Oh, he's saying it straight up to Judge's face. Well, I mean, you know, I was gonna say, you know, it's nice to see that Sanji's not like completely destroyed, but I mean, Judge wouldn't do that, seeing as he has to, you know, be a presentable, what's it called, groom for the wedding. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's willing to sacrifice the lives just like that. Okay, I missed a quick second of that. I had to go back. So his plan is by joining hands with Big Mom, his military force is going to get stronger, and then he could conquer North Blue. At first I thought he wanted to take over or conquer Big Mom, you know, take her down. But that doesn't seem to be his plan. He probably knows he's not that strong. Damn. No wonder why. I was gonna say, why did he choose Sanji if he really doesn't like Sanji? But he knows that Big Mom's crazy, and he knows that. Oh yeah, exactly. He knows she's crazy, and he knows that he can't give up like one of his kids. Oh, that's why he's choosing Sanji. Like what he just said. He doesn't think that Sanji as his son at all. No. Oh, are you kidding me? Sanji's hands, and yeah, they're not important for combat, but they're important for cooking. Cooking for the crew. That's just... Ooh, look at this intimidating shot, too. I love that. I mean, it's clearly a fake Chopper. Chopper gets so excited when he sees Luffy. Look at his blank, expressionless face. Is it even somebody copying him? It just looks like a still. No, it is. And the way it's running, too. And this guy still hasn't gotten his juice. No, there's another one behind him. Come on, Luffy. See through this. Especially the way they're running. So this is Broly's doing, right? And now they're just flashing everyone of importance to Luffy. He's really confusing him. But yeah, like I was saying, this is Broly's power working, right? She was the one doing the cloning. Look at them hopping away. They sort of look like bunnies. Yep, that's what I thought. It's Brule-sama. And Seducing Wizard just laughing. they couldn't even do anything, but they got to rely on Bruley. So I wonder, is Bruley in charge of the woods then? Is that her domain? What is that noise that we're hearing? It sounds like a baseball bat hitting a ball. What is that noise? Is he flashing back? Yeah. Oh, Chef Zeff! Oh, the poor hands. Oh, damn, they're flashing back to his actual dad. You know? And the music. Gosh, One Piece nails these emotional moments. Damn, Zeff. He raised him the right way. The hands aren't for fighting, they're for cooking. That's great. Oh. Good old Zeff. Good old Chef Zeff. Oh, look, Caesar's in the preview? I forgot that she had gotten hold of Caesar. Okay, cool. This is going to be a great next episode. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen of the Karasuno family, that was One Piece episode 794, and a great episode at that. Really enjoyed this one from, beginning to end. I started getting emotional there, near the end. They nearly had me. If that scene was a little bit longer, I would have broken down. But it's really, I love how we're flashing back now and showing the contrast between his two fathers, his biological father in Judge, and how brutal and relentless he was. We saw those flashbacks in the beginning of the episode when they were fighting. And we see, like I said, how brutal and relentless he is, and just how he even said himself, he doesn't consider Sanji a son, which is why he's offering him in marriage to Big Mom, because he knows how crazy she is and her family is. So it's almost a sacrifice, and that's exactly what he said. So we see that cruelty from Judge, but then it gets contrasted with Chef Zeff, and how Zeff raised him, when he found Sanji, when they both escaped, and he gave up his leg for Sanji. It's just really, really a great moment there, just seeing the side by side, because on one hand, you have Judge raising them as a weapon, or raising him to use his hands for weapons. But you have Zeff, on the other hand, exclaiming that the hands are not meant for fighting. And clearly, they're meant for cooking. It's really wonderful. I'm looking forward to seeing more of that backstory, because that's really an emotional point. And I think that, if they drive that home, it's going to be a really, emotionally draining arc, especially for, fans of Sanji. But yeah, so obviously, Luffy and them are still wandering around. We can see a little Pedro and Brook undercover, which again we're reminded about Jinbei, which is interesting. I wonder how that went after he told Big Mom. I don't think we got to see the aftermath of him telling Big Mom he wants to leave the crew. So there's that. There's also Sanji has the handcuffs on, right? Which he wanted to escape. And maybe he might have been able to get away, but now he cannot leave the island, or his hands are going to blow off, which is a big problem. He obviously doesn't need them for fighting, so that's not why he's going to, stay. But it's because he uses them for cooking, and that is his sole purpose. That's what gives him value. Excuse me, gosh. That's what gives him value, and that's what he loves doing, and he loves contributing to the crew, to the Straw Hats. He loves being able to cook for them. So it would be devastating if his hands got blown off, even though he doesn't use them for fighting. So he's stuck on the island. And then obviously we see in the preview, we see a lot of good images flashing in the preview. We see something with Big Mom and Caesar. I had forgotten that Caesar was delivered to Big Mom by Bage and his crew. So we see a little bit of their crew. We see Caesar. We see Big Mom. I think next episode's going to be really interesting. We're going to, we've had this little conflict going on with the whole seducing Woods for a couple episodes now, but it's nice to see we're going to get some, larger overarching plots, going forward, and we're going to get some sort of backstory with that, obviously, because Luffy and the gang are here to save Sanji, but at the same time, Big Mom, we're tying the whole Big Mom Caesar into the whole big story, which is great. I really love that. Really, really do. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to the next episode. Really great one we got here. as a reminder, guys, if you like this reaction to One Piece and you want to see more One Piece reactions, or just any of the series that I'm doing in general, make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. You'll be able to stay up to date with all my latest content. Check the description too. Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. I keep saying, but Patreon is huge. Couple shows that are, being monitored, and their companies like Toei, Aniplex are really strict with copyright. So I'm limited to only doing subtitles because I'm not trying to get another strike. I already have one. I would rather give you guys, limited content, right, than no content at all. So the full uncut, full video, full audio reactions are over on Patreon. If you want to see them, go sign up for that, guys. It would help support me, and you get to see the full thing. So go check that out. Also, join the Karasuno TV Discord. Come, engage, chat about One Piece, guys. There's so much. I really love that I'm catching up with this series. Hopefully I could start doing like some more episodes maybe, because I want to catch up. I know that Wayno is going very well. So that is that, guys. Thank you for your support as always. Thank you for watching as always, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.